Good afternoon, I'm Stephanie. You are watching GnbNow Updates 2 p.m. EST. We are bringing you the latest developments on the catastrophic mid-air collision near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. New details are emerging as investigators work to determine what led to this tragic accident that claimed the lives of 67 people. Incident Overview. A devastating mid-air collision occurred last night near Reagan National Airport, according to several news outlets. An American Airlines Bombardier CRJ700 regional jet, operating Flight 4821 from Boston Logan International Airport, collided with a U.S. Army UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter while approaching runway 33. The crash resulted in the deaths of all 64 passengers and crew aboard the jet, as well as the 3 soldiers on the helicopter. Crash and recovery efforts. The impact caused both aircraft to plunge into the Potomac River, triggering an extensive emergency response. First responders, including Coast Guard teams, divers, and National Transportation Safety Board (NTSB) investigators, have been working tirelessly to recover bodies and retrieve the black boxes from the submerged wreckage, according to a statement from the U.S. Coast Guard. FAA officials confirm that the airspace around Reagan National was clear at the time of the crash, and air traffic controllers had received no distress calls from either aircraft. Investigators are now focusing on flight paths, potential miscommunications, and whether a mechanical failure or human error played a role in the tragic accident, as reported by the Washington Post. Statements from authorities. NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy held a press briefing earlier today, stating that the investigation remains in its early stages. She emphasized that all possible factors, including pilot communications and air traffic control instructions, are being reviewed. Meanwhile, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, Donald Trump has imposed temporary restrictions on military training flights in the area as a precautionary measure. DEI policies at the Political FAA may have response. contributed to the crash. He accused former Presidents Joe Biden and Barack Obama of lowering hiring standards at the agency, though no officials have cited DEI policies as a factor in the ongoing investigation. Trump also announced the appointment of acting FAA Administrator Chris Rochello. Eyewitness accounts. Several witnesses reported seeing a flash of light and hearing a loud explosion before the aircraft went down. A local fisherman described seeing debris falling into the water just moments after impact, while emergency crews rushed to the scene. Impact on air travel. Ronald Reagan National Airport remains operational, but flight delays and cancellations continue. The FAA advises travelers to check with their airlines for updates as recovery efforts persist. The NTSB has confirmed that the black boxes from both aircraft have been recovered and will be analyzed to reconstruct the final moments before the crash. The investigation is expected to take months, but officials have assured the public that all findings will be made available as soon as possible. Meanwhile, families of the victims are receiving support from American Airlines and the U.S. Army, with grief counseling services now in place. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates on this developing story. Stay with GnbNow for real-time coverage. For GnbNow, I'm Stephanie. Stay informed, stay safe,